If you're curious about spells, but worried you'll do it wrong, this is for you. Today is all about beginner spells. Simple, safe, and most importantly, repeatable. Here's our beginner spell formula. Intention, symbol, action, close. A spell is just a focused routine that helps you direct your attention and follow through with a real-world action. No flashy, complicated stuff is required. The key is to keep it small and keep it real. Beginner spells work best when you focus on goals that you can actually influence. Some really good goals to start with are creating more calm, building confidence, improving your focus, establishing better sleep habits, setting healthy boundaries, or improving your money habits. What we want to avoid are goals that try to control another person. For beginners, the practice should always stay self-focused. Today, we're going to walk through 3 full spells together. 1 for calm, 1 for boundaries, and 1 for better money habits. And remember, every single spell ends with 1 real-world action. That's the secret ingredient that makes this so effective. First up is step 1, your intention. Your intention should be just 1 sentence. The rule is to keep it short, clear, and focused on you. If it's long and rambling, it's probably a bit too fuzzy. For example, a great intention for calm is, I return to calm when I feel overwhelmed. An intention for boundaries could be, I protect my time and energy. And for money habits, I make better choices with money. Let's do a quick mini task. Pick one of those intentions right now, or create your own. Feel free to pause the video if you need a moment. Next is step 2, the symbol. You need to choose just 1 symbol that matches your intention. For example, a candle can symbolize clarity, focus, or calm. Salt can represent cleansing and hitting the reset button. A coin can be a symbol for good money habits and steady progress. A ribbon or a piece of string can represent your boundaries, and a small stone can mean steadiness and strength. The beginner rule here is crucial. Choose 1 symbol only. This is not a shopping list. Keep it simple. Then we have step 3, the action. Pick 1 simple, repeatable action. This could be lighting a candle, writing a sentence down, tying a knot, stirring your tea with intention, or placing a coin in a jar. It's about the focused movement. And finally, step 4, the close. Your closing line is a clean finish. It should be short and memorable. Some examples are, so it is, or I carry this calmly, or my energy is mine, or small choices build safety. Just a quick safety note before we begin. If you're using a candle, please make sure it's on a stable surface. Never leave it unattended, and always keep a little water nearby just in case. If you decide to use herbs or oils, keep it simple and avoid anything you're unsure about. Safe practice is always good practice. All right, let's dive into our first spell, the spell for calm. For this, you'll need a tea light candle and a notebook. If you don't have a candle, a warm cup of tea works perfectly too. Our intention is, I return to calm when I feel overwhelmed. Say it once, slowly and clearly. The symbol is the candle flame, or if you're using tea, the warm cup in your hands. Now for the action. 3 slow breaths. Let's do them together. Take your first breath. Breathe in for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1, 2, and out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second breath. Breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1, 2. Out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the third breath. Breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1, 2. and out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, say your closing line. Calm is available to me. Say it once, like you really mean it. And finally, the real-world action. Right now, drink a glass of water, or take just 1 minute to tidy one small area around you. This combination of focus and follow-through is how you make it practical. So, to quickly recap our first spell, we had our intention, the flame as our symbol, the 3 breaths as our action, a closing line, and one practical action to ground it in reality. Ready for spell 2. This is the spell for boundaries. For this, you'll need a ribbon, a piece of string, or even a shoelace will do. Anything that you can tie a knot in. Your intention is, I protect my time and energy. Say that once, slowly. The symbol is the ribbon itself, representing your boundary line, a clear edge. The action is to tie one single knot, while naming one specific boundary you want to set. One knot, one boundary. Some ideas for boundaries could be, I don't respond to messages instantly, or I take breaks without feeling guilty. Other great ones are, I say no without over-explaining myself, or I don't argue with people who intentionally twist my words. Choose one boundary line that resonates with you. Say it out loud, and as you do, tie the knot in your ribbon. Now for your closing line. My energy is mine. Say it once, calmly. And for the real-world action, practice that exact boundary today. You could mute a group chat for an hour, or when someone asks for something, you can simply reply, I'll get back to you later. Keep the knotted ribbon somewhere you'll see it, like on your keys, in a drawer, on your bedside table, or in your bag as a physical reminder. So, to recap spell 2, we had our intention, the ribbon, the knot-tying action, the closing line, and one specific boundary behavior to practice. And that brings us to spell 3, the spell for money habits. For this, you'll need 1 coin and a jar or an envelope. The intention is, I make better choices with money. Say it once, slowly. The symbol is the coin, which represents small, conscious choices that add up over time to create steady progress. The action is to label your jar or envelope. You can write savings, bills, or emergency on it. Now, place the coin into the jar or envelope. Do this with focus, not in a rush. Feel the intention behind the action. Your closing line is small choices build safety. Say it once, clearly, and now, the real-world action. Pick one small, manageable money step to take today. This could be canceling one subscription you don't use, or setting up a tiny automatic transfer to your savings. Even just £2, as it's a start in the right direction. Put the jar or envelope somewhere you will see it regularly, not hidden away in a drawer. Keeping it visible helps create momentum. So, a quick recap of spell 3, intention, the coin, the jar, action, the closing line, and one practical money step. So, why do these simple spells work so well for beginners? It's because they're small enough to repeat, and repetition always beats intensity. Consistency is what actually builds change. So, your homework is simple. Pick just one of these spells. Don't try to do all 3 at once. Do that one spell once per day for 3 days. Use the same intention, the same symbol, and the same action each time. If you change everything daily, you won't be able to tell what's actually helping. Consistency brings clarity. Now for some troubleshooting. If the spell feels too big or overwhelming, just shrink it. Make the intention smaller and even more specific. If you find yourself forgetting to do it, place your chosen symbol somewhere in your path where you'll see it naturally throughout the day. And if you feel a bit silly doing it, that's okay. Just shorten the steps. But always, always keep the real-world action. That's the most important part. So, how do you know if it's working? Ask yourself 3 questions after you do the spell. Question 1. Did I feel more focused afterwards? Question 2. Did I take one real-world action? And question 3. Did I repeat it at least 3 times this week? If the answer to any of these is no, that's not failure. That's just feedback. It's a sign to simplify the spell and try again. I'd love to know which one you're going to try first. Comment one word below. .com/boundaries or habits. In our next video, we'll build on this by creating a simple weekly routine to help you stay steady with your practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Blessed be.